Hello, let's continue without wasting much of your time. So, ls command is for listing the files inside a directory. So if we use man space ls, we will get the manual for the list command. So if we look at here, we can see it have several flags like tag A, tag B, tag H. H is for human readable. That will be like very useful in the future. If you want to quit the man pages, press Q. If you do nls dash A, sorry, I don't have anything here. Let's cd to home directory. Okay, if we do an ls dash a, we are going to see everything inside the folder right now. So a will show you almost everything, including the hidden files. So if you look at both of this ls dash a and ls command, we will see the difference. These files with the dots represents hidden files. If we do an ls dash l, it will display long listing. So the long listing is like it'll give you description of the file list in an arranged manner. So if you look at here, we are having permissions in the first part. Second one, the number of users who are logged in. Third one is the username. Fourth one is the group name. Fifth is size, then the date and time, and the name of the directory or the file. So if you look here, you're going to see a D in front of this permission. So the D represents a directory. If you look at this mozilla.pdf, you're not going to see a D because it's a file. Let me clear the screen. If we do an ls-l h, we are going to see it in a human readable format. By human readable means, if you look at both of these files, you can see the difference. Like in the top portion, you're seeing the memory represented in kilobytes. Here, it's in the bottom, it's represented in bytes. So it's easier to read. So if we do an ls-lr, we are going to see the file listing in a reversed order. If you do an ls-lt, we are going to see the long listing of the files with respect to the last time modified. So for some cases, for some administrative cases, you can see the files like in which order they have been modified at the last. If you see here, you can see the date and time of the file description. So there are multiple uses for all these flags. I would recommend you to go through the man pages for more information. So let's go to documents folder. If we do an ls, we don't have anything here inside this documents folder. So usually we create a folder or a directory in a way like if we go to a graphical user interface based file manager, we will right click and click new folder and type the name. So similarly in Linux terminal, you can use a command mkdir space the directory name. Here I'm giving B. If you want to create multiple directories at once, you can use mkdir space the file names. So you can see the number of directories created over here. If you do an ls command, you can see the number of various directories present. If we do an ls-l, we can see them in their representative order. Let's move inside the directory B. So if we look inside the directory B, there is nothing. So we are going to use a cd command to navigate to directory B. If you do an ls, you can see nothing here. So we are going to create a file with the touch command. So touch command will help you create a file. So we use touch space 1.txt. So it created a text file. So usually when you create something like this, you don't have anything inside the file. So we are going to use the echo command to put something inside the file. We can use echo command and put the specify the text inside. We can use the greater than symbol and followed by the file name. So it will append the information, not append, it will put the information inside the file name, inside the file. So if we do cat space 1.txt, we are going to see what's inside the file. So if we create one more file like touch2.txt, we don't have anything inside. Just to prove my point, let me do a cat2.txt. So we are not going to see anything because it's a freshly created file. We don't have anything inside. So if you go to 2.txt inside a graphical editor, you can see nothing's inside. If we go to 1, we can see the hello over here. So if you do an echo command to input something else inside, one more time. So we are going to use either inside the 2.text. So if we do a greater than symbol, it will put this in either inside the 2.txt. So if we do a cat2.txt, we can see now that text file is having either. So if we do it again with something else, so we are going to use either aliens. So if we do an enter, you can see like when we do the cat, the original file was replaced with a new file. So in order to put new content inside the same file, like appending the information, we can use double greater than symbol. So if we type hi there green man, now you can see like both which was written previously and right now is over there. So you need to be careful while using input directions. So if we do a cat space 2.txt, we can see what's inside. So we can use the grep command to get something inside the file. So if we use cat2.txt, the symbol you see there is called pipe. So if we pipe that input to grep, we will see just the line which is having the green man. So we have given the green over here. So if you do a cat.text, you can see the difference. So you can use grep command to find something specific you are looking for. If you use pipes, you can put the output of one file to another file. If you do cd dot double dot, we are going back just a folder above. So if we want to remove something, we can use rm command. For example, you can use tree command to see the directory list. So this will show you information how this content inside this directory structure. It's a fun way of looking things. So if we move to directory B, cdb, if we do an ls, we are going to see 1.txt and 2.txt, two text files. So if we want to remove one of these files, we will do rm space 2.txt and press enter. So it will be removed instantly. So if we do an ls, we can see there's only 1.txt. So the 2.txt has been removed. We are going back again to documents folder, cd double dot. If we do an ls, we can remove it. If you want to remove a directory, you can use rm-r. So it will remove everything recursively. So you need to be careful with the command. So if you want to remove something like C directory, you can use that. So to prove my point, let me create a few more directories. I'm sorry, E was already existing. I didn't remove it. But if you do an ls, you can see the directories listed over there. So if you want to like remove everything, you can do remove recursively star. I'm sorry, I need to specify a space. Now input rm-r/star. So this will represent root. So it will remove everything inside your Linux system. It will effectively make your system go bad. So if you do a remove space recursively star, you're going to remove everything inside that document. No, directory. Sorry. So we are going back again. CD we can use a history command to see what we have given inside the terminal, like viewing a history. We use control R, we can use we can call the commands from a history file. So we can use control plus R to pull up the commands from the history file.